Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Sadio Mane. He's one of the paciest players around, Peter. He's a very dangerous dribble.
Has a goal! You can get that clear. Fabinho gets it back. That's great strength on the ball. And here's Roberto Firmino. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Douglas Costa. Now it's Roberto Firmino. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rabiot. Juventus still to register a shot on target. And it's Dybala. Rabiot. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Mane. Matuidi gets into the right position to intercept. And it's Dybala. Jordan Henderson.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Jordan Henderson. Firmino. Robertson. Fabinho. And here's Mohamed Salah. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Mark goes for goal! There it is!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
A 1-0 lead established.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
And it's Dybala. Rabiot. Ronaldo decides to play it back. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Firmino. Jordan Henderson. And here's Mane. Mane. And it's Dybala. Bernardeschi has a pop! Another chance! Up to meet it! Harmlessly behind. Mane. And here's Roberto Firmino. Oxlade-Chamberlain looks to... going for goal! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
De Ligt. Approaching half-time and still behind. And they make something happen now. Rabiot. And here's Dybala. Douglas Costa. Henderson gets it back. Rabiot. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's cut it out. Mohamed Salah. Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's through, now is he in? Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Gets the better of his man. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Can he deliver? Great leap! He has done it! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Liverpool take a two-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way.
And we've reached half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's
gone for it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Matuidi. He's played him through. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Juventus just had to make the ball stick, but came up short.
Mane. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
Liverpool take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Juventus get it back again. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Got a shot away! That tested the keeper.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Mohamed Salah. And he's there to cut it out. Matuidi. Bernardeschi. Rabiot. He gets past his man. Douglas Costa. Just brushed off the ball there. Rabiot. And it's been taken straight back. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Juventus. Matuidi! Matic attempts a clearance. Alexandro. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa goes through the middle. Firmino plays it out to the flank. And it's Matuidi. Bernardeschi. Chance! And in it goes!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So is this the start of a comeback? There's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Mohamed Salah has a shot! Can he dig out a shot? Could fall kindly.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Good ball. Bernardeschi. Matuidi hits one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
And there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Matic is there, and he can get that clear. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah hurtling down that right flank. Mohamed Salah needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bernardeschi. And here's Higuain. He's had a look. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Back of the net! Deep, deep into injury time!
Juventus are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Juventus give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Now it's Higuain. That intervention was very necessary. Cleared without complication. And here's Higuain. Lovely feet. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Juventus lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. Your reflections then, Jim?
Juventus really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Security staff approach block. Please report to the staff immediately.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle.
Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport, the place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. And as you can see, we've already started here. Luis Suarez keeps everyone guessing. Suarez not easily shrugged off the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Here it is now, Suarez has a goal! Goal, Barcelona! Jim, your thoughts?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. It's Draxler! Oh, taken with style! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the player
hits one! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Barcelona are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Chance! They've scored! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Mbappe! It's in!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Vidal. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Kimpembe, and it's Cavani. Piqué tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
And here's Griezmann, turns and goes back.
Mbappe.
Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Vidal. It's a loose ball, and they've been caught out here. He's in, surely. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Cavani displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And it's Messi. Arthur. Griezmann. Arthur. That'll be the last act of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Paris Saint-Germain need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Luis Suarez. Arthur. It's a throw-in. Idrissa Gueye. Verratti goes looking. That'll be a throw-in. Griezmann, he does have an assist to his name. Chip through. Luis Suarez. Has a pop! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.